Self-confidence formula. First, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself a persistent, continued action towards its attainment, and I here now promise to take such action. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Third, I know through the principle of autosuggestion that any desire I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Fourth, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life. I will never stop trying until I have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Fifth, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction that does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day, with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and action so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. So this is the principle of autosuggestion. It is extracted from the Book of Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. So basically what it is about, it starts from a fact, the fact that we are what we think, or said in other words, we are the way we think, okay? So it suggests that if you know what you would like to be or what you would like to have in your future, you can use that fact in reverse so that you can get what you would like to have, okay? So let's take an example. For example, let's say you would like to have a specific house in 2 years. The first thing you do is that you describe that house you would like to have with much details possible, just as you was able to see yourself in that house, to see yourself enjoying that house. So for example, detail it as a home, how many rooms you would like to have, if you will have a garden in the house, which colors, etc., etc. Describe the house as much detailed as possible. This is the first thing. The second thing is you find a service that you might give in return to have that house. Okay, for example, you have to sell something in order to gain some money for obtaining that house. This is the second thing. And the third thing is that you link that desire to have that house, link that desire with at least one strong emotion, so that whenever you think about having that house, you have one emotion that emerge deep inside you, okay? Or you have a faith in having that house, a strong desire to have that house, basically. This is the third one, okay? Once you have these three, what you do is that you are ready to practice the autosuggestion principle. So you repeat yourself daily, day after day, this statement that you would like to have that house with this detail, and in return you will give that service to have that house. You repeat it to yourself day after day, but more importantly with as much emotions as possible, with as much faith as possible. This is the most important part of the principle of autosuggestion. So once you do it day after day, what you are doing, what you will induce as consequence is that you will trigger your subconscious mind. And this is the important thing. because your subconscious mind is most of the time in sleep mode, right? And it's only get triggered when it sees a strong thought in your mind, when you have that dominating thought that is linked with strong emotion, then your subconscious mind will interpret it as a thought that is very important to you, and then it will get triggered. And this is where your subconscious mind will connect, let's say, your conscious mind with something that some will call infinite intelligence, as Napoleon Hill says. Then from there, your subconscious mind will find a plan or an idea or an inspiration so that you can use that to get where you want to have that house. This is basically the principle of autosuggestion. We are what we think, and in order to use that principle, that fact in our advantage, what we do is that first we define what we would like to have, or we define what we would like to be, and then use that fact in reverse by repeating to ourselves daily what we would like to have, what we would like to be, with strong emotions, so that it will trigger our subconscious mind, and then we will manifest what we would like to be or what we would like to have in physical world by actions. So basically that's the principle of autosuggestion, and I found it quite interesting, so I wanted to share with you. Take care of you, and see you next time. Peace.